Trimer Boy is looking for more power for the last 4 months, we were.
Sam qui attend même pas le début du stream pour... Ah ouais, let's go Lisa, merci Sam. Attends une dizaine de minutes puis repars sur le stream. Tu vas avoir une jolie surprise pour toi, fait que à tantôt, bisous. non, Sam, c'est plus préparer l'invité. Êtes-vous prêts? On lance ça. Oh, oh, suspense. Oh, il est là, le meilleur! Frima Boy.
Frima Boy.
C'est Sam Bissonnette.
Ah,
il est là
vrai?
dans le chat à matin.
C'est
Let's
fucking
go! Fait que le meilleur qui est avec moi ce matin, le proprio de la voiture. Bonsoir, bon matin. Fait que, what? Ben ouais, il est là, il est enchaîné en os. Ah, ton sub, il valait la peine à matin. Avoue que t'es heureux, là. C'est genre le best sub que t'as fait. Oh, les petits cœurs. Ah ouais, let's go. Bon matin, Val aussi. Fait que là, vous nous direz l'audio. David a son propre micro attaché à lui. Tout est allumé. Tout ça, normalement, ça merge nos audios puis ça devrait être bon. Mais s'il y a des décalages ou de quoi, laissez-le nous savoir parce que c'est la première fois que je fais ça comme setup, mais je me fie à ce que ça disait sur le site de Road. Fait que ça sonne clean. Nice, on aime ça, on aime ça. Fait que, à matin, on va terminer ça, cette BRZ-là, parce que c'était la voiture à David que j'ai failli éclater le hood. Fuck you, Val. Mais parce qu'elle me l'a remis sur le nez hier. Fait que, ouais. Fait que, ASMR David. Hey, David qui a amené le Starbucks à matin pis tout. Tellement un héros, ce gars. Check ça, en plus, je fit aujourd'hui, Sam. Check, j'ai un gilet Frima.
Fait du beau, fait du beau.
Ah, ouais, non, j'aurais peur que je pète de quoi si je suis encore affilié à ça. I didn't clip it, t'inquiète, all good. Ça aurait quand même été drôle d'un sens parce que c'est des fucked up. Je veux rajouter ça sur le stream, que quand je fais de la merde, genre que j'ai une bad luck ou de quoi, on peut juste écrire au chat, genre les trucs de safety, tout, genre, puis que ça envoie des random sounds de comme fais attention, là, porte tes lunettes de sécurité, puis genre des affaires de même, ça serait excellent. Fait que, à matin, honnêtement, on va voir où est-ce qu'on se dirige. On va starter avec de quoi qui est assez simple. Filtre à air, on va parler un peu de filtreur à air, tout ça un peu plus tard. Et ensuite de ça, on va aller s'amuser dans l'ordinateur de la voiture. Fait que ça, c'est la partie excitante. Ça, c'est la partie où est-ce que David, il veut qu'on met la crackle tune qui fait des pof, 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 pof.
Non, s'il vous plaît, tout sauf ça.
Hey man, j'en ai vu un l'autre fois dans le Vieux-Québec, là. Je te jure, c'était un BMW assez récent, là, ça sonnait comme des coups de gun, genre. Puis il faisait juste tout le temps crosser le gaz, genre, vroom, paf, 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 vroom, paf, paf, paf. J'étais comme ta gueule, esti, genre, le gars en plein milieu du Vieux-Québec, sérieux, peut se prendre.
J'en ai pogné un dans le tunnel, tu sais, genre en face du palais de justice.
Oui, oui, oui.
Dans ce tunnel-là, il y en a un qui avait ça, là, puis
ça
t'éclate les oreilles.
Un beau son, c'est hot, mais genre les crackles, à part quand c'est utile, genre en rallye, c'est vraiment cave. Parce que ça savais ça en plus, souvent ça va être des chars turbo qui ont ça. Puis qu'est-ce que ça fait, c'est que ça envoie plus d'essence pour garder le turbo qui tourne. Ça, c'est le côté rallye normalement. Mais ultimement, eux, ce qu'ils font, c'est envoyer de l'essence sans l'utiliser. Fait que ce qui fait les passes, c'est qu'elle brûle dans l'exhaust. Fait que tu décalisses ton catalyseur puis tu peux endommager ton turbo avec ça.
Génial.
Fait que, ouais, c'est vraiment pas le top du top. On a encore de la musique, tout est bon en ce moment, tout ça. Yes! Fait qu'on va juste mettre les stats du stream au cas où si... Ah, ben on va starter le recording. Attends, comme ça, si je veux faire... des petits trucs plus tard, je vais l'avoir, de sauvegarder la VOD. Let's go! Fait que l'ordi David s'en occupe. Ben oui, il a emmené au moins sa grosse Bertha de Linux, 8 écrans. On installe ça, Pimp My Ride à matin. Allô Marie, comment ça va? Bon matin, bon matin. Bienvenue dans le stream de garage. C'est la première fois que tu passes depuis qu'on a starté ça cette semaine. Fait que j'ai avec moi David, propriétaire de la voiture, tout ça. Fait que 5 PS5, la base. Ils tiennent tout là-dedans. C'est ça qu'on installe à matin, non? Exact. Hey, imagine. Il va jouer à Skyrim sur son écran, sur son radio. Là, genre, c'est la base. Là, on le porte sur absolument tout. Fait que, hey, on va starter ça directement. David a un rendez-vous à midi, fait qu'on va s'assurer de ne pas manquer de temps à matin. Fait que, hey, le seul truc qui est plate, Val, c'est qu'il n'y a pas encore le setup pour du IRL. genre en dehors du garage. Parce qu'imagine aller faire le test drive en direct, ça aurait été tellement débile, mais ça va être mon petit plaisir à moi tout seul tantôt. Fait que au niveau du filtreur, je vais juste switch. Hop, 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 hop. The camera. On va y aller sur celle-là. Il y a encore les glitches. J'ai essayé de réparer ça cet après-midi. J'ai aucune idée ce qu'il cause à part l'extension USB potentiellement. Fait que ça va être à voir.
First person auto. Ça te prend un cache, non?
Une cam first person.
Ou notre-
Direct dans le front, je me promène. Genre, allô?
Si t'achètes genre les lunettes Apple.
Ouais, mais ah oui, veux-tu me les payer? Mais ça, veux-tu me les payer? Mais genre, tu sais, le pire, c'est que ça, les lunettes Apple ou Google ou quoi, genre qu'en plus, j'aurais le chat qui défile
Ben ouais.
devant ma face, ça serait genre magique.
Pas pauvre.
Filtreur, c'est peut-être le mode le plus simple en ville, ça se passe tout là-dedans ici, puis en gros, on fait ça, hop là, puis on ouvre ici et ça va être là-dedans. Je pense qu'il va falloir démonter ici, fait qu'on va peut-être prendre la peine de déconnecter ce petit connecteur, puis on va aller juste chercher un tournevis. Mais ça, à matin, ça devrait être la partie super easy. Parce qu'en gros, le filtre à air, qu'est-ce qu'on cherche à faire avec, c'est, tu sais, c'est bien dans l'entretien général d'une voiture, de juste le changer. Là, on s'entend que l'air rentre là pour se rendre dans le moteur. Fait qu'ultimement, c'est juste dire, hey, je mets de l'air propre. Puis surtout, si le filtreur tombe plein de poussière, ben je m'assure qu'il n'est pas obstrué le filtreur en question pour réussir à faire sa job puis laisser l'air rentrer. Parce que si on a de la restriction, ben ultimement, on se ramasse avec tout simplement, et voilà. On se ramasse avec tout simplement, attends, c'est ça que je voulais qu'il fasse. Boum.
Time zone de Montréal ici.
C'est quoi ça?
Ça.
Time zone de Montréal, my god. Fait que, on le voit peut-être, il est un peu sale, il est bien. David, il roule doux. Regarde, on peut voir le genre de truc qu'on peut accumuler des fois random, là. T'as du styromousse dans ton intake. Mais genre du côté filtré, genre du côté filtreur et non du côté filtré. Fait que c'est correct, il a fait sa job. Mais ultimement, c'est ce qui arrive avec les voitures. On se promène, il y a du pollen aussi, on le voyait quand même bien, là. Fait que, on va faire attumer tout le monde dans le chat, mais on a du pollen qui est quand même à l'intérieur. Mais ultimement, il reste quand même assez bien. Si je le mets vis-à-vis de la lumière, ouais, normalement c'est ça. Vis-à-vis de la lumière, tu vois la lumière passer au travers de ça. Sauf que les filtres d'origine de même ont la tendance à être overkill pour s'assurer de bien filtrer, ce qui est bien. Mais quand on veut laisser le moteur respirer un petit peu, on peut aller chercher un filtre de performance. Et ça, ben, ça le dit ici, hein? Performance. Parce qu'on est cool. On est trop cool. Tu mets David à nu en montrant ça.
Tout à fait.
Il habite d'une zone qui a du pollen. Attention, attention, gang. Je l'ai doxé en live.
On n'est pas chez nous.
C'est fait. Oh my god, c'est vrai, t'es en Europe en ce moment. Holy crap. Il fait-tu aussi chaud qu'ici, Maggie, là-bas? Coûte combien un filtre de performance? Filtre de performance, en général, on va parler autour de 80 à 100 $.
Ce coin-là. Je sais pas en GP, je peux aller voir.
Il va aller voir combien il a payé. Ça, ici, on va parler d'une vingtaine de dollars. Cependant, lui, il va être à durée déterminée. Il faut le changer, il faut le jeter. Celui-là, ici, va être à la place un filtre qui est fait pour être à vie. Fait que permanent. Et on peut tout de suite voir la différence. On a moins de coches pour filtrer tout ça. On a un mèche en métal pour le garder vraiment longue durée, tout ça. Un filtreur à piscine, let's go! C'est ce qu'on installe à matin. Mais c'est ça, fait que... Hein?
De toi.
De quoi ça?
Fais de
Il a besoin de mon mot de passe. OK, faut pas que je le monte en
Parce
stream.
que sans doxer Anto, il reste dans un trou perdu, fait que
Hein?
les réseaux cellulaires ne sentent pas.
C'est correct qu'il y en a plein de trous perdus au Québec, c'est all good. Voilà. C'est beau. Fait que... Un filtre à café peut faire l'affaire. OK, tu veux-tu genre vraiment aller dans les trucs trolls? Je peux te garantir que les gars qui font de la course dans boîte, là, des courses de bazou dans boîte, là, les filtres qu'ils utilisent, c'est des bas nylons pour femmes.
Nice.
Puis ça marche super bien.
Je suis sûr que Sam, il a ça dans son tiroir.
Ouais, Sam, il l'a direct dans son tiroir chez lui. Ce qui est correct, 2023, tu fais ce que tu veux, Sam. On est très ouvert d'esprit ici. Fait que c'est ça, fait qu'on va avoir moins de zones de filtration, tout ça, ce qui est bien et pas bien. Dans le sens que souvent, ça signifie, ben, tu as d'affaires à faire ton changement d'huile quand il est dû et non pas attendre trop longtemps. Fait que, ouais, the fuck, c'est ça. Il fait dans les 26-28 ici, mais apparemment que ça monte passer le 30 en juillet ou damn. Nous ici, il fait genre 30, mais ressenti comme 40 avec l'humidité, tout, c'est l'enfer, c'est tellement collant dehors. Là. Alors, on va utiliser tes bonnes bidons, Sam, sur ton char. T'as plus de char. T'as-tu encore un char, Sam? Je suis même pas sûr que t'as encore un char. Ultimement aussi, truc.
84.
What's up, NPV? Good morning, mate. How are you? So, now it's the switch in English. Now we have some English people in the chat. Let's go! Char de bum, j'ai ma Jetta. T'as encore.
Quand t'as Jetta.
Je savais pas que t'avais encore la Jetta. Ça, si t'avais eu la Toyota, que t'avais ton Echo, que t'avais. English Pug, let's go! NPV, it's all good, mate. It's all good. You don't have to care about this. So basically, since you were there yesterday, we are installing this air filter, this K&N performance air filter. So that's a good upgrade. Well, one thing, people think, oh my God, I'm gonna gain. And is it written in there?
Yeah, it says like 5 HP or something.
5
I don't know,
HP. Where is it? Increase horsepower. Bullshit. This is never increasing the horsepower itself. Basically, the only thing you will feel with a good air filter is the throttle response. Like the throttle response when you're going from like no throttle at all to just pushing the gas pedal to the floor, you will feel it instantly instead of being like a bit laggy. So that's the only thing. And honestly, on this kind of car, it might like change absolutely nothing. So we will see. We will put that there. Oh yeah, and there's one thing we need to look at after that. So the air filter, let's go. There you go. Super simple. Wow! And there. So this, and then clipping the bottom there. Boom! First mud of the morning done.
Easy peasy.
Just need to retighten that screw there. I could change mine myself now that you showed us. Yeah, honestly, it's super easy. Like, it's basically just, you need to find that big plastic box in your car, and after that, it's just like finding the clamp. Sometimes it's some screws, and you just like open this box, remove the filter, put the new one in, and there's absolutely no chance of like putting it in the wrong way or anything, because yeah, it's there, it will only fit in one way. So
Probably why they call it a drop-in filter, because you can literally drop it.
Drop-in filter is because it's going straight into the OEM place. You don't have to change any part. If it was a cold air intake, it will probably be an open box here with just using the air intake here to push into a pod filter. And you will have that sound when accelerating.
Should have opened the hood.
And then I die in game because I fucked up. But he didn't show how to open the hood.
We say bonnet on the stream.
Yeah, we say bonnet here now. But basically, that's true. But if you can't open your own bonnet, well, get fucked. Because at this point, you're supposed to know what you're doing. But yeah, so that's pretty easy. And now I think we're going to start with the good stuff. That's the part that I'm the more stressed about, because you don't want anything to go wrong with that. So basically, some be like, ugh. Okay, so this morning we're gonna show you how to make a cylinder. Oh, no. It's because Sam Frimaboy will get that ref. Did you saw that?
No.
No? Okay, it's the tutorial of, yeah, he get this. It's the tutorial Nick did, how to make a cylinder in Maya, and the tutorial lasts for 11 minutes.
Wow.
And like there's five, Nika-chan, and there's like 5 minutes of intro. And after that, he screwed up because he clicked on the cube icon instead of the cylinder. And then he popped a cube and he's like, oh, that's not it. So yeah, basically. So boom, this is what we are doing this morning. So this thing here, let me show you. Unboxing on stream. Oh. So basically that's like a GPS sent to us. He made a cube. That's the best. That's freaking the best. I'm gonna get this. Okay, so basically they sent us a GPS that we will use to flash the ECU. So we will just plug this. There's a software in that's gonna read the computer, and then we will be able to professional unboxer plus 1 hour labor. I don't care. He's paying. Lol. Oh, there's my Starbucks over there. Oh, I need coffee.
But can it run Linux? I hope so. Everything runs Linux anyway.
No. So yep, there we go. We will use this. We will move the camera over there to the inside of the car. One thing super important, I read about it. You need to like keep the car closed. You're not opening the bonnet, you're not opening the doors while doing this thing, because the computer needs to stay in the exact same state as it is. So we will try to do something
And then
like
back
this.
up the original ECU, probably.
Yeah, I think it's gonna upload it, because basically the only instruction with it is like plug it in and just follow the steps. So, but like Micah said yesterday, it will probably be something like afterwards, like plugging the screen into your computer, and it will make a backup of the original ECU. Please don't fall. Can you take the A extension and like bring it here? Just a bit more cable. Boom, boom, boom. Woo. Yep, just like that. This, I'm gonna grab the key. Making the customer do work. Yeah, that's how it will cost a bit less if he's working with me, right? Okay, so you said just
Old, yeah.
all right, that's on. Let's close this. All right, and where's the OBD2 port for that? There. Okay. So just so you know, basically every cars has, I will maybe try to bring the camera inside, in fact. Because if I'm doing this, I will be able to close the door. Boom. And then maybe putting it like this. Wow. Incredible. Cool. So.
Are we supposed to see the camera on screen?
No, not now. I'm gonna change it. This is okay. Fine. So I will go and grab. Is it okay if I'm doing this? Stressful part. Okay, like that. Just let it open for now. Cool. Son de micro-ondes, popcorn est prêt. Let's go. J'avoue, le bip-bip fait tellement micro-ondes. Crazy. I will take the screen. I will take the instruction that's written at the back of it, and we're going to put it in the hand cam mode. Wow! so cool.
So dirty. A little bit.
Pump, 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 pump. It's even worse with that lighting. Boom. Oh, that's the back of my head. Is it okay like this? All right, so what is MPV saying? Can you bring my cell phone? I'm gonna grab the chat with me because it's just a bit too far for my poor eyes.
MPV says the steering wheel is on the wrong side.
Oh my god, true. He's I mean, that's a fact. I will definitely like want a right-hand drive steering wheel. Maybe I will have some on stream at some point. I just need to make a call for that. That would be great. This. Hey, I have the chat.
Did you know with Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month? Any primers?
Is it true? Amazon Prime, let's go use it here, anywhere, we don't care. All right, so if you never saw this plug, well, you have never tried to find the check engine cause of your car. Like, if you have a check engine light, you will always use something like this to rate it. This is the connector that's going straight to your computer in a car. Usually, you can find the other end somewhere under the car. So right now, it's a bit on the right side here. So I'm just going to plug it in there. Let me try to get it right. Is there a... Trying to connect it. Oh, I feel like I got it. All right, let's go. Chicken Jane. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, there you go. All right, so cable is connected to the computer, and now we're going to follow the instruction. Connect the provided communication cable of the open tablet to your OFT with care. This is the OFT. Locate the diagnose part, and it is connected very well. Yep, just making sure like a million times. It's firmly seated, turned. All right, so I'm gonna connect this to the computer, well, to the screen, and then we are turning the car to the on position. Ooh. There we go. So do you see, oh my god, that sound. The popcorn. So are you seeing the screen? Yep, you are. Cool. Oh, wow. So from now, basically tutorial this morning, how to tune a car, follow the instruction on the box. That's my tutorial. Thank you for coming.
So for Sam, this is a PyQt interface?
Oh, PyQt interface, let's go.
I'm
gonna turn this
Probably
off.
not.
Okay. All right. So, main menu, that's where I am. Tuning. Oh. And I need to choose Subaru. Oh, it's the BRZ. Yep, 2 liter. And I want to read the ECU. So it's gonna look at what's going on with that ECU, see if there's anything. But can it run Doom? Let's go. We're adding Doom to your car. That would be great to have it over here. So one thing super important, like I don't think anyone in the chat will be doing something like this quite soon, but if you are disconnecting this right now, you can fuck up the ECU entirely. Like you need to make sure your battery is full, like you have plenty of power in the car, don't do anything like this with like a car you're not sure that will at the beginning just start with the battery and everything. Running World of Tanks, let's go.
Nice. Best game ever.
Never played it a little bit, I think. But like, was it the World of Tank? Not even sure.
Or did you play the other one? What's it called? The other game.
Oh yeah, I was meant to close the door before doing that. Don't close it now.
Yeah.
We need to let it in the exact same state. Do not open or close any doors or hoods.
Bonnets.
Bonnets. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it's almost there.
That's what she said.
Oh. He said it. I should have a "That's What She Said" sound redeem on the stream. That would be great. Oh, 99%. There we go. Saving ECU data.
There we go.
So yep. So this is basically creating a backup because it's brilliant. It's creating a backup of what's already in the ECU before we start messing up with it. So if we fucked up, well, if we fuck it up, we will be able to revert to the original state of it. So that's pretty cool.
My boy playing Game Boy in the car.
Okay, ECU reading complete. Switch ignition off for at least 20 seconds. Okay, I have a timer there. It's all good. I will wait until 36 minutes of the stream and then what should I do next in the stream? Like Monday we will start on the Datsun, that's for sure. This afternoon I'm meant to stream normally, but I don't really have anything. I thought that would take a bit more time. It went so well, so I'm not sure what we are going to do this afternoon. Anyone has an idea? Yeah, that's on next Monday. I was thinking of maybe not streaming this afternoon and like go with just buying parts for the Datsun. That's an idea. Or maybe try to connect the VR sim rig and like practicing some drifting and stuff like that in VR. Okay, it's been a minute now. Alrighty, so now we've completed what it was said. After installing onto your OF102, you will generate tune file in most cases. Follow the step 1 to 4. So locate for me. Yep, this is done. Main menu, tuning, and write. Next week we will be. Oh, why is right not? I cannot click on the right. Off the shelf tune file. Do I need to go? Okay, open your computer, David. We will take a look.
Actually, yep.
We might need to download the file online. It read ECU info. I will try one thing, turning off the car and disconnecting the... Hey, what's up, Rémi? How are you? Good morning. Bonjour, bon matin, Rémi. Comment est-ce qu'il va, le beau monsieur? Ugh.
Il y a aussi un câble USB qui vient avec ça.
Boom. Okidoo. Let's try one thing. David pulling CentOS so file. Basic stuff. Yep, I think there's no software. There's no tune in the tablet right now. David's grabbing the computer, so we'll be right back after that. This. Okay, let's go back to
So
the front. Be right back, guys.
yeah, we need to download the. We need to download the files.
Yep, we will need to download the file. Do you receive anything? Boom, let's go. Bienvenue Rémi dans mon nouveau garage. En cours. Quelques petites affaires restantes à faire, mais overall, pas pire avec le lift.
Only issue is it only works on Windows, of course.
Oh, you're not at Windows?
Nope.
I will go grab something. What is working only on Windows? This?
Yeah, the Open Flash manager to upload the ECU.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go grab the really slow computer of my girlfriend. In fact, can you go grab it?
Yeah, sure.
Just get inside the house and behind the sofa on the desk.
Sure. Behind the sofa.
Merci Rémi. J'ai travaillé fort depuis mon chômage. J'ai travaillé très fort pour faire ça. Hey Hawk fan, how are you? How are you this morning? Welcome to that stream where we're trying to make something work and right now it doesn't. Why is it not shutting down? So, this, maybe because of that. All right, let's make sure. Oh, I have a coffee, I'm happy. Oh,
Hawkfan 727 Cheerdix 100. Love you cœur étincelant.
cœur étincelant. Thank you so much, Hawkfan, for the 100 BDs. You're awesome. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yup. Been there, done that. Is it still in the on position? Just going to make sure. All right, Clino detected. Sounds good. So, my God. So yeah, basically we changed the exhaust system on this car. You heard that yesterday on TFG stream. Basically, this morning the owner of the car is with me, and what we're trying to do right now is using that little thing here to just flash the ECU and update a new tune on it just to make more reliable power. Well, more power, yes, and just remove the torque dip I talked about 2 days ago. You just plug it in. It was plug it in. All right, just let me grab you. I will try to show you what I'm saying about the torque dip. Yep, so just plug it in over there. All right, that's a good one. Oh, frick. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a dyno sheet right here. Okay, all right, so let me try to explain to you what's going on with that. So if I'm just screen sharing, boink, let's go. All right, so you see right there, this is the basic line, like the dyno power, the dyno sheet from BRZ, FRS, call it whatever you want. And basically the HP, so the HP is pretty linear, and it's going over like to 173 at the wheel. And what's going on here, what we are interested into, it's the torque. The torque, basically, you can figure, like, you can feel it by the acceleration. The torque is the acceleration, the way the car will accelerate and everything. And like basically what we are doing right now is changing the part on the exhaust system, causing a restriction between, let's say, 3000 RPM and 4.5 grand here, because you see you have a lot of acceleration at the beginning, and there, this is the torque dip. You see how the curve is going under what it's supposed to do and then coming back to its normal. What the tablet's supposed to do, what the tune is supposed to do, is bring back that line to be flat. We are flattening the line, if you know what I mean. So that's what we are going to do this morning. So should be pretty interesting to drive that car in the range where you're always shifting your gears, basically. And the reason for that, the reason of all this torque dip is this part here, which is the original headers, and we replaced that with something way more beautiful with a catalytic converter inless in it. So that's pretty cool.
There's no torque dip if you redline every time.
No torque dip if you redline. Oh my god, it's so freaking slow.
Yeah.
That computer, man. It's like she bought it just to be able to write on it, like instead of writing in papers and stuff. And yep, it's only doing that.
It's like the render farm, Sam.
Oh yeah, basically. Oh, there's a password. Should be not this one. I'm a pro hacker. Let's go. Easy.
First try.
Easy. All right, so I'm missing also one other thing. I'm gonna grab the box. Doom, 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 doom. Because we will need the cable to connect to the computer.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, there's still something open in there. Let's just close that, close that. You know, when just...
It's very responsive.
All right. I need to hop out, David. I love you. Take care.
Bye, Sam.
Oh,
We love
so
you
much
too.
love. So much love. All right. So, do you have the website or
It's just
with topenflashtablet.com?
yeah, something like that.
Yep, I have it right here.
Do you?
So, just for the people to be able to see what we are doing, just wait a second. I'm gonna do. Oh, I closed the door again on my cable. That's so good. I'm trying not to scratch the car. I should have told the Frima boy that he can have his name on my hoist by paying some money. If you sub a tier 3 in the stream, you can have your name on the hoist, just so you know. That's really, really cool. permanently in the garage. So we are over there trying to figure out what's going on with the thing. Oh my god, it's so slow. I hate that computer. The worst one. Oh man, could have done it on the one of the stream, right? True. I'm such a dumbass. Okay, which one is going to be the quicker one? Je viens de payer 500$ pour ma voiture qui démarrait plus. Oh, what? Qu'est-ce qui se passait avec ta voiture, Rémi? What was going on? Ok. Open Flash Tablet. Avant même qu'un Firefox ouvre de l'autre bord. Flashtablet.com. Seems. Am I on the good one? OpenFlashTablet.com. Why is it supposed to be HTTPS and it's not? Right. HTTPS // www.openflashtablet.com/get-help. Just to see if it's going to the right place, I put a W in. Alright, that's the one. Okay. Now let's go back to that. L'option démarreur à distance marchait plus garantie alors qu'il y a moins de 5 ans, littéralement juste enlevé car on s'en sert jamais, 500$. What? En plus c'est tellement facile à enlever, fait que... Ben facile, ça dépend des trucs. Il faut connecter quelques fils, mais je l'ai fait sur une voiture qui avait un peu le même problème. Le démarreur à distance drainait la batterie. Fait que t'arrivais le soir chez toi, puis ensuite de ça, tu voulais repartir le matin, puis la batterie était flat. Subaru. We are trying to find the stuff. Ah bon, c'est ça. C'est quelques fils à retracer puis à reconnecter. 500$, c'est quand même cher. Automatic tuning file generation, laptop required, free maps available for various vehicles, real-time data to include tuning for them.
Open Flash Manager.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask for that. Do you have to request it now? I hope it's gonna be quick.
That doesn't seem right.
On regarde pourquoi. Bear with us, guys. T'as pas reçu un fichier par email ou de quoi, peut-être?
Non, je l'ai acheté.
Ouais, mais des fois, ils peuvent renvoyer après. To request your initial base map, please.
So, okay, wait. Turn on the full format bin tunes from Open Flash. If you go free of the maybe this.
I think that's where I was. Yep.
Authorized dealer. Oh god, FT86 something.
FT86. I think it's the name of the place. But I'm gonna. I just want to see something. I'm gonna go back to the help. Je vais regarder. Ok, car, plug, oui, OBD2, wait for the OFT to load main menu, select tuning. Yup. Check the cable securely. I didn't have any error. Have to use Open Flash Manager. Okay, let's grab Open Flash Manager. Have you bricked it yet? No, not yet. Basically, we read the ECU. There's a backup done, but it seems like they didn't put the tune inside the software, so we will have to find a place to grab it. So that's where we're at right now. We will just try to download the. We will download the software they have on the PC and see if there's anything in there. C'est ça, je vais essayer de pogner le software puis voir si de base il donne les tunes dedans. Parce que c'est pas une custom one qu'on veut, puis tantôt c'était un truc pour un custom one. Go to your Flash Manager. Firefox est toujours pas ouvert. Est-ce que d'ordi pété? Alright, setup Open Flash, let's go. Boom. Easy. Installing stuff while streaming.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
I do not accept.
Done. Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Adding C++ file while streaming, what could go wrong? Alright guys, if it crashes, it's not my fault. Well, it is, but no worries. Did we lost? That's not what I want to see. No, that's fine. Alright. Run Open Flash. Okay, they didn't ask for rebooting the computer. That's a thing. Okay, we're not connecting to the device because the device is not connected to the computer. Boom, boom, boom. Let's grab it. See, that's what's going on all the time. You think it's gonna be straightforward, it is not. And after that, that's why you're always planning a little bit more time. I said 1 hour for that. We're probably 40 minutes into it. Not too bad. If this is working, it's gonna be an easy one. Right, this. So let's connect there. And let's go at the back of the computer. Adding stuff while on stream. What could go wrong? Waiting for the device to be... Oh, identifying device. Let's go. Where's my coffee? I need my coffee. Is the sound still good, guys? We're just an hour into the stream. That's cool. Easy peasy. Merci, cool. Parce que c'est ça, là, j'ai mon Rode mic. Il y a son Rode mic, ça merge les audios. Fait que c'est bien de savoir que ça... It's really good to know it's not like you're hearing twice the voice and stuff like that. Alright, so what's going on over here? Alright, that's okay.
Hello there.
Not responding, let's go. I'm gonna give it a bit of time. Nope, no echo. Nice. Love that product. Because before I wasn't able to have anyone, but well, there was people coming here while I was streaming. And oh, hello there, Mr. D. What's up? Bon matin. And yeah, there was some people coming by, like the guy with the Miata and stuff like that, and like it's just you were not able to hear any stupid thing he was saying. So yep. But right now it's really cool to have a dual mic and stuff like that. All right, so right now, if you want to see what's going on, I can show you.
Can't
like
wait for Anto to
this.
play Star Citizen with me. #troll.
Can't wait for Anto to play Star Citizen with me. Ah, man, that's true. I said we will, and we never did. But I was too serious. I was too busy, just like doing the garage. But I started to game back again this week. Yup, Starbucks, un petit iced coffee from Starbucks this morning. Mais oui, Rémi, j'ai recommencé à gamer tout ça, fait que pour de vrai, là, on pourrait se pogner un soir. Là, on pourrait, puis Flo est vraiment intéressé à jouer en plus. Fait que ça serait super cool. Là, en ce moment, je joue un peu à Tarkov, là, le meilleur jeu au monde. Fait que Tarkov is the shit. Is there anything we can do here? Nope.
Looks like we'll have to.
Oh, unconfigured device cannot be. Okay, wait, what? We'll just reopen it. Oh, nice, nice. Je suis pas vraiment fan de Diablo. C'est quelque chose que genre. Je pense que le grind me tue. Je dis ça, puis Tarkov, c'est que du grind, là. Mais genre, je préfère le côté first-person shooter de Tarkov. Damn. Val, c'est ton initiation à Tarkov qu'il fallait faire. Avec Taco. Is this a case of you will have to ask the company what's going on?
Can it be used?
Unconfigured device. I'm gonna grab a screen share of that. Well, a screen capture. 100% Windows wants a restart. Yeah, right. You feel so? I don't think. Because it didn't ask for using the software, but maybe you're right. Wait a second, I'm gonna try something else right after that. Gonna just send that here. All right. Oh man, Tarkov. It's. I was to say it's the time to play it, but like at the same time, it's really intense at the moment. Like there's a lot of event. The buses are everywhere, so that's a bit crazy. Are you okay, computer? That computer is so freaking slow. Oh, and the internet is not connected to the garage, of course. Oh man, I won't be able to do anything with that one. I hope NPV is not right. Poum, 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 poum. Comment ça va, Steven, toi, aujourd'hui? Tu as déjà essayé de flasher ça, ton BRZ? Nope, never tried. Well, right now everything was going super well with the basic things, and when it's supposed to be the moment you write the new tune, the new map to the ECU, well, there was just no file in the tablet, so it feels like maybe they didn't like initialize the tablet properly. So yeah, we will see. All right, I have something over there. Be right back. Garage stream, like almost just working on computers at the moment. Classic. David seems like David is just Making sure everything is doing well. When I will do the headers and front pipe, I plan to go to LP to put it on the 90. Nice. That's gonna cost a lot, so I feel like LP is like super good in Subaru and stuff like that, but at the same time super pricey. I guess you pay for the knowledge for sure, but yeah, you might need to download the tune from the internet. That's what we're looking at the moment. It seems like they have like one thing really cool with that company. They have the possibility to create a custom map if you have some specific mods. But right now, the big deal is we're just like the tablet is not even recognized properly by the Flash Manager, like the software to manage the tune. So the map is not going anywhere. We don't have any file sent. So we will see. At least one thing really cool is that the car is working at the moment. So even though like we will have the problem of not being able to finish it in time because David need to go like I think 11:30 like at most, so the car is usable, so that's really cool. The header and front pipe seems to be well priced, so overall it look well priced. I might ask a few shops to have a few options. I would like to have it done by DDS. Yeah. It's really not like we just did it. We did the headers and the overpipe and all that. And like honestly, it's really not that bad. Like it's a few hour job, but yeah, it shouldn't cost too much to do it in a proper shop. I'm waiting for the computer to be okay in there. Man.
Is it supposed to do something?
In inputs.
Can I reopen this?
Ouais. Vas-y David, garde-toi. Dave, le filtre à air, il se plug sur l'entrée d'origine ou il faut que tu enlèves le bumper? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire le filtre à air s'il se plug sur... c'est juste un filtreur, fait que si tu veux le voir David, ce sera pas long. Bon matin David en passant. Bien le bonjour, t'es à ta pause je suppose. Je peux te le montrer.
Oh, it works now.
No, it was doing that, wait. Oh, yeah, it's working. What? Did you try to turn it on and on again?
Yeah.
Just to show my other friend David, because there's way too much David. Basically, Mr. Lee in the chat has a BRZ, Dave has a BRZ, you have a BRZ. So I feel like it's a lovely car. So we just put a drop-in K&N in it just to help it a little bit. Je suis en train de sortir une transmission de Versa, note c'est de la... Versa, point. T'avais juste arrêté à Versa. Genre, pas besoin de dire c'est de la merde, on le sait. So, yep, so there we go. Pump. So, basically, yep, the box is right there, so you just open it. You have the math here, so disconnect that, just pop the casing out, and yeah, just put the K&N drop in right there. And one thing, while David's looking at his things, one thing important with the K&N, you might want to add this, because if you are going to a workshop and they are doing like a maintenance on it, you want to let them know that it's a K&N, so they do not have to replace it, they do not have to trash this air filter. So do you allow me to put these over here, David?
Yes.
Good. So we're gonna grab a towel and just make sure everything is clean. And where's my brake cleaner? Oh, je pensais que c'était une... Non, c'est pas une entrée d'air au complet. On fait juste un drop-in, tout ça pour laisser respirer un peu. Mais l'entrée d'air n'est pas nécessaire pour régler le torque dip. C'est vraiment le headers. Just going to wash it quickly, make sure there's no major dirt on that. Boom. grab a bit of coffee. And adding stickers. So that's basically the biggest mod this morning, plus 10 HP on for both stickers. So that's crazy. Instant improvement. There you go. Boom. 10 HP. And wait for it. Wait for it. Boom, 20 HP. Easy. Officially K&N proof. So 20 HP right there. Boom. Easy peasy. So that's always a good idea. I mean, I'm not a big fan of adding stickers everywhere and stuff like that usually, but this one right there is just to say, hey, I have a K&N filter in that, and just the notice of stop, do not discard, because like you want to make sure no one in the garage will decide to. Ils ont changé de sticker, moi c'est un gros stop. Yeah, same on the BMW, I have the big stop panel too. They change it for something. I was to say a bit more like subtle, but no, not at all. It's still a big red thing like saying nope. So, okay, if you want to see what's going on at the moment on the computer, we are doing some progression. Files are downloading into the tablet,
It's just updating the software.
It's updating the software and everything. Yeah, but what I feel like is like they put the basic software in there with absolutely nothing, and now with the internet and stuff, it will download probably the entire like the last update with the entire files, and just make sure that when we plug it back, it might work, like it might be restarted to read, and then it's gonna be the right. So
It's downloading the entire internet.
yep, downloading the internet. Like 70% of your tablet right now is now porn.
Basically.
Sorry,
It's fine.
everything's going right into the BRZ. À quand la drop, faudrait des BC là-dessus. Okay, long term, David plans on probably putting a turbo kit on it and maybe suspension. But the thing is, if you want my little 2 cents there, I feel like he should come to the track at least once before doing so. Like, he will have to learn his car a step further before going turbo. Like, you can have some choo-choo noises in there, but like, you have to know how to drive it properly too.
True.
Huh?
True.
Because man, honestly, Dave, you will be amazed. That like this is a 2018 car. It has 40k kilometers on it, so 40,000 kilometers on it, and it feels like it's brand new, like a Prius ticket to the church on Sunday, and that's it. It's so good. Like this car saw the 2 first winter of its life, and after that it became like a summer car. And honestly, like, man, the exhaust, I broke 1 bolt on all of these bolts, so like everything went super fine, everything works great, and everything is still sharp under there. No rust, no nothing, because you did the anti-rust on it, so that's crazy. It's so good. It's really, really well it's in perfect condition. Juste avec plus de force, ça va prendre des meilleurs freins aussi. Yup, this is the sport model, so there's the Brembo brakes on it. We are planning next summer, I think. Next summer, putting some Hawk HPS, yep, the one just before the one I'm using in autocross, just so it's less noisy on the street. But yeah, so far this is the plan. And with the Brembo are not bad themselves. It's the pads. The pads are the worst.
The OEM Subaru pads.
The OEM pads are so bad on it. Yeah. Still downloading a lot of files. I'm gonna add, wait a second, customizing my things right there. Gonna grab, this is going to mess it up, right? Wow. So this is what's going on, so we will wait for it to be done. Look at this, Pro Streamer, computer screen and everything. Bonne continuation, je retourne à ma transmission. Have fun! Transmission automatique ou manuelle sur la Versa? C'est sûr qu'elle est automatique CVT, right? C'est sûr sur une Versa Note. Mais bonne journée, CVT. Bonne journée, David. Have fun. On se voit bientôt. Pas si brillant des HP Plus avec les fenêtres fermées. HP Plus are like way noisier than most of the brake pads out there. Like, it's super bad. Les nouveaux sont moins pires, par contre. Je viens d'échanger cette année, puis entre les anciens que j'avais puis ceux-là, c'est vraiment moins pire. Mais ça reste que tu sonnes comme un autobus dès qu'il fait chaud en ville. Sadly. Pom pom pom. Man, that's a big update.
It's downloading all the cars.
Yup. All the internet cars. Gonna be able to run Assetto Corsa right on the BRZ now. You will use your steering wheel to play the game. Pom 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 pom. It's taking forever. It's taking.
Oh,
Oh, error.
no connection.
No connection to what?
Okay. The mess is ready, so I don't know. You do download there?
We're waiting on a thing.
Let's see.
Yep, I see your car here.
So, ECU calibration code.
We are saving the data to the computer at the moment. Well, it's getting the information from the stock ECU of the car. And we're going to try to figure that out. We're still waiting on a download right now. Because my guess will be I'm gonna wait for this to be done, and after that maybe I will like fake close the Open Flash Manager and basically reopen it just to see if it's going back to where it was at during the upload. And honestly, I have some doubt with the USB connectors at the back there, so maybe we will try to put it on top here somewhere. Like if I have, yep, I have one here that's not in use. And I will maybe try that instead. Do we still have music? Yep. Just to make sure. It's taking forever.
Save data, no
Yeah.
present. So, oh wait.
I feel like it just resetted the entire tablet at the moment.
Original file present. Okay,
Oh,
so we
okay.
can save this one.
Alright, so I'm gonna put it right on my desktop. Boom.
And then it's supposed to have, because it's, I want to request the, just in case, right? But it's asking me for the ECU calibration code. I don't know where to get that.
ECU type.
How to get it. Which is connector very cool.
I feel like I saw something.
Oh, I think we may need to plug it back in.
Okay, fine. We will just try what I was saying. We will disconnect this. Thunk. We will disconnect that from the computer at the back and bring it on top here.
There. And I'm just gonna.
Well, no, wait a second.
You wanna?
Yeah, I wanna plug it back there. Take it. Just to see. Are you in the good side?
Just like this. Please.
No,
USB.
other way around.
Oh.
All right.
Right, boss.
All right, and opening the flash again just to make sure. We're just gonna let it go through its thing again. Bump, 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 bump. Welcome, everybody. Two guys waiting for a computer. Hot garage stream. Well, it's really hot at the moment. Je sais pas comment t'as fait pour boire un café chaud à matin.
Updates available. Okay, so let's wait for that.
Yep. I prefer to let it go through the updates and like just making sure.
But I think I still need to send them the. But we'll see. I hope it's a fast process.
Hope to. So we started at 9:30. That will put me to combattre le feu par le feu. C'est ça qu'il a fait avec son café chaud. Exact, Val. Man, moi je serais en train de melt là. Ça serait genre dégueulasse. Two boys in a dream.
Do not discard.
T'es full racer now avec des stickers. Why do I see Windows when David is here? Parce que la tablette est poche et elle fonctionne juste sur Windows. Fun fact, I have a few software equipment for cars that only works on Windows XP. So they basically send you a little like desktop version of XP and like you have to go through that to make it work with the software. Tu sais comment tu faisais Windows dans Linux, là, genre que c'était comme une app que tu lançais puis ça te lançait un mini Windows. Là. J'ai eu des trucs de char qui m'ont été envoyés avec des trucs de même. T'as ton Windows genre Windows 7 dans le temps Windows 10 là. Puis genre, c'est quoi Temple OS?
C'est une autre distribution de Linux.
Ok. Puis genre, basically, c'est ça, ils t'envoyaient ça, t'es sur ton Windows 10, fallait que tu lances le software, puis quand tu lançais leur software, ça l'ouvrait une fenêtre de Windows XP avec un bureau de Windows XP, puis avec l'icône du logiciel qu'il fallait que tu cliques. Fait ça lançait genre une espèce de Windows XP bâtard un peu, là.
C'est correct. Fait que ça roule sur Rebecca Black OS.
Oh. Is that a thing?
Yep.
No.
Comes with the wallpaper and the song and everything.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
Rebecca Black OS. Damn. People these days. Well. Le meme, il date de 5 à 10 ans, là. 10 ans.
Windows updates in a
It's
nutshell.
Friday, gotta get fun on Friday.
I need to clean
The engine bay?
yeah,
Yep.
it's dirty.
Because with all the grease from the anti-rust, it's getting dirty. Waiting on these to work properly. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait de bon cet après-midi? C'est ça ma question. Ça, je veux mettre au fond mon setup de sim racing avec une cam au sol. Puis genre pouvoir faire genre de la drift, du lapping, tout ça. Fait que ouais, on l'a réouvert juste pour montrer des choses tantôt. Fait que, puis pour pouvoir s'asseoir sans écraser le hood que j'ai déjà écrasé sur mon plafond. Mais ça a vraiment rien fait, c'est ça qui est beau. Une chance la pellicule. C'est le son de la pellicule que ça a glissé sur la peinture.
En même temps, c'est comme pas. C'est pas béton, là, fait que c'est
Non,
du bois,
non, c'est ça, c'est du bois. Puis on
Ça a
voit
juste
même pas
glissé.
de marque où ça a frotté. Ça a juste fait un son de glissement, puis j'ai fait puis j'ai arrêté. Ah, c'est vrai, t'as pas encore entendu le char, toi, là.
Ça va être moins loud là, avec le.
Ouais. En attendant qu'il update, est-ce qu'on devrait le partir pour que tu l'entendes?
Sure, ça va être super loud, mais sure.
Va à l'arrière du char. Je m'occupe du reste. Ok, guys. On va faire un petit son pour entendre le cold start.
Ça va être insanely fort. The rumble was beautiful, though.
C'est-tu à ton goût, David?
Yes.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah, I think once the cold start is in check, it's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah. And that's not too bad. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we are in the interior, like,
It,
inside.
it was already kind of loud with the stuck and cold
Ouais.
start anyway.
Fun fact, avec ce char-là, il est loud quand t'es en dedans. De l'extérieur, il l'est pas tant. Puis sais-tu pourquoi? Parce que ça, ce tube-là, ici, là, c'est un résonateur pour t'emmener du son à l'intérieur.
Je vais sûrement le déliter éventuellement, ça gosse.
C'est juste emmener du son à l'intérieur pour te donner du feeling que tu vas vite. Vroom!
T'as juste le feeling, tu vois.
Après, je vais le montrer en stream de quoi je parle. Parce que ça c'est un classique de nos jours sur les nouveaux véhicules. Faut juste que... pourquoi il est là qu'en ce moment? Tourne! Oh my god, I hate this stand. Ponk. Ponk. Okidoo. This. Well, it's doing its thing. Look at this baby boo. So basically, if we look at the intake over, I just need to figure out how to put the webcam. All right. Intake. Donc, si on part de l'intake, tout ça, puis qu'on regarde, on a un tuyau qui part ici. Mais ça, c'est ta prise d'air. Pourquoi il y aurait un tuyau ici? En gros, ça vient créer un petit résonateur là-dedans ici pour changer un peu le son, le rendre un peu plus grave. Puis ce tuyau-là vient juste se connecter dans le bas ici jusqu'à l'habitacle. Fait que Pag ici, il vient se connecter dans l'habitacle pour t'emmener du son de l'air qui passe dans le tuyau ici. Fait que l'air a un son de succion, tout ça. Puis ça vient juste comme te donner un peu de résonance pour donner du deep noise à l'intérieur de l'habitacle, puis avoir l'impression que tu as un plus gros moteur que tu en as réellement. Les Mustang V6 font ça d'ailleurs, les plus récentes, là, même s'ils font 300 HP, tout ça, pour avoir un son qui se rapproche dans l'habitacle de celui d'un V8, ils ont un tuyau de même. Il y a même les Mustang 4 cylindres turbo, les EcoBoost, ils ont un son de moteur qui sort du radio. Dans la tune, tu as ta radio, tu as ta musique, mais genre l'ordi envoie un subtil son plus grave à travers, au fond, le radio pour te donner l'impression que tu as plus de moteur que tu en as réellement. Et là-dessus, justement, il y a du monde qui a réussi à comme isoler les variantes de son selon tes RPM. Puis avec l'ordinateur, pouvais genre les faire jouer individuellement. Puis c'est ça, selon le RPM, il y a différentes tonalités de ça. C'est excellent pareil, là. C'est tellement, genre, tout pour que ça soit vendeur ultimement. On est sur une étape qui a l'air longue, là.
Auto.damn.
On a changé de type de variable sur ce qu'on est en train de pousser. Le Nightbot qui fait ma promo en ce moment. Fait que une fois par heure, il envoie la promo pour dire comme hey, savais-tu que. Déjà, Lady Hall est sur le poteau là-bas, là, genre. Ouh, on peut sûrement faire ça. Wouh! Imagine, Sam, tu pourrais avoir ta place juste en dessous de Val. Juste en dessous de Val. Incroyable. J'ai failli déconnecter la cam. Puis il y a de la place là-bas aussi où est-ce qu'il y a mes ouvriers qui ont travaillé dans le garage. Donc, ça en attendant, puis je vais aller rechanger. Hey, imagine, hein? Pas pauvre, là. Ça, c'est pas pauvre. J'ai hâte de voir combien de personnes vont réussir à mettre leur nom. Vont, en fait, réussir. Vont oser mettre leur nom là-dessus. Qui est en dessous de Valve? Personne en ce moment, Rémi, ça pourrait être toi. Avec un sub tiers 3. Moi, je pense qu'il voulait faire une insinuation grossière et vulgaire, puis j'ai ignoré. J'ai dodge. Dodge the bullet. Absolument pas. Damn. Ok, c'est bon, c'est bon. Je le crois, le monsieur, je le crois. A wink wink. A wink wink face. Oh my god. Doing updates on stream. This is painful, but this is part of the job. Honnêtement, ça va être de quoi aussi qui va être intéressant. J'ai hâte de voir comment je vais dealer les problèmes sur la Datsun. Dans le sens, tu sais, mettons, toi, en ce moment, tu sais, je t'assis sur ton char puis je m'en crisse comme si c'était le mien. Mais genre, tu sais, c'était du straightforward. T'as emmené des pièces, j'ai des pièces à enlever, j'ai des pièces à changer. Point. Genre, tu sais, il n'y avait pas de réel gros problème. Là, à l'inverse, sur la Datsun, je vais arriver sur des problèmes électriques. Je vais devoir faire de la recherche en live, tout ça, de comme, OK, qu'est-ce que je fais? T'sais, on le faisait là, mais genre, c'est ça, c'est que ça risque d'être plus constant, plus commun, tout ça. Fait que j'ai vraiment hâte de voir comment je vais pouvoir manager tout ça. Mais genre, en soi, c'est ça. Ça va faire des streams des fois plus high, des fois plus low, tout ça. Fait que. Ouais, cet après-midi, idéalement, je colle toutes mes pièces moteurs. Là, finalement, je pense à cause des vacances d'été. Je vais tasser ça, ça me gosse. À cause des vacances d'été, je pense que le temps de shipping va être plus long que prévu. Ouais. Fait que ça se peut que j'ai à flipper mon ordre de travail sur la Datsun. Fait que je m'attends à potentiellement, la semaine prochaine, démonter une partie de la carrosserie. Hood, les ailes avant, bumper, trucs de même, tout ça. Je vais en démonter vraiment une bonne partie pour me donner full accès. Ensuite de ça, je vais voir si je commence à enlever moteur transmission. Mais là, en ce moment, tant que j'ai au fond le moteur dedans, je peux le déplacer facilement. Tandis que quand il n'y aura plus de moteur dedans, là, ça va être de le pousser puis de le rentrer tout le temps. Fait que je vais voir ça. Mais, tu sais, je pense peut-être la semaine prochaine quand même enlever la mécanique de dedans. Puis, fait que moteur, transmission, pas mal de trucs en fait. L'intérieur du hood va être pratiquement vide. Je veux repeinturer l'intérieur du hood. Fait que live on stream, on va s'installer, se faire une mini chambre à peinture, tout ça. Puis, on va shooter dans le garage pour juste faire un engine bay qui va être clean. Après ça, on va probablement... il faut que je test fit le moteur aussi là-dessus. La semaine prochaine, mes subframes custom arrivent. Fait qu'un coup, les subframes arrivés, tout ça, faut que je colle les motor mount pour le V8. Puis un coup, ça arrivé, il faut que je prenne le V8, que je l'assoie à sa place, puis je prenne quelques mesures. Fait que ça va être fort intéressant à voir la progression là-dessus. Pam, 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 pam. On attend toujours après. Je sais pas si vous le voyez bien en stream, là, mais ça load. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? T'es-tu OK?
Oh, ouais.
Quoi, à job qui a chié?
Non.
OK. T'avais-tu congé un matin ou genre...
Ouais.
Ah, OK, c'est ça. des fois avec le télétravail, t'es présent, mais t'as rien, t'as pas de meeting. Fait que t'es juste présent, entre guillemets, mais t'es à une longue pause toilette. Tu sais, hein? Quand t'opères dans la vie et que t'es trop fort, tu peux te permettre de prendre une petite pause. Oh, on a retombé sur le même truc que tantôt.
Je me demande si. Je sais pas si c'est au même fichier ou on est allé plus loin, c'est dur à dire.
Ouais, c'est dur à dire. Honnêtement, je serais même pas surpris que ça soit au final la fin, genre, puis qu'il fasse juste ça. Ok, fait que là, on va le.
Je vais juste le reconnecter pour que je ramasse le numéro des ECU.
Parfait.
Puis
On va voir ce que ça donne. Ben là, déjà en le reconnectant, les clés, la clé est là-bas. Je vais. Toum. On va refermer. Attends un peu, laisse-moi juste une seconde. On va aller regosser là-dedans. On va refermer le hood. On va mettre cette cam-là de même. Fait de même. Comme ça. Puis on va aller sur la N-cam. Ça me trigger qu'il n'est pas au niveau, mais bon. Ça a l'air mieux. Good, je vais te prendre la clé et le computer. Puis on va essayer d'aller chercher. Parce qu'en gros, là, on soupçonne qu'on n'a juste pas de tune inclus dans la voiture. Fait que je vais fermer ça. Je vais reploguer. Je serais pas surpris qu'il refasse un read. Ça. Good. Fait qu'en ce moment, je suis en train de relire dans le micro-ondes qui fait bip bip. Je suis en train de relire l'ordinateur. Fait qu'on va juste tout simplement s'assurer de ce qu'on a. Fait que tuning. Il regarde qu'est-ce qu'il y a en ce moment de stored sur le OFT2. Ah, tu vois, là, il vient de me dire que, comme quoi, il n'a pas réussi à faire son update complet.
Ok, il va falloir le reploguer, mais au moins on peut ramasser le numéro.
C'est où? C'est dans...
Ouais, je pense que c'est dans l'information. Puis je vais pouvoir.
File de ECU, OCM, Original File Read.
Je peux juste me dire.
Calibration code.
Excuse, c'était dans.
C'était pas le calibration code que tu avais besoin?
Ah oui, c'est ça. Ouais, ok, attends un petit peu. Je vais retourner ici. Ok, c'est.
ZA1
Z.
JN10C.
JN10C. Puis il va falloir que j'upload l'original tune file. Faut qu'au pire, je vais le faire sur ton.
Ouais, fais-le sur l'ordi, ça va être plus simple.
Okay. Puis on va reploguer après sa tablette pour.
Ok. Je vais redéconnecter la tablette, éteindre le char. Ok, c'est bon. Débrayer la voiture. Ok, fait qu'on a le code. J'ai allumé sur un truc qu'on pouvait faire aussi. Je vais juste me permettre. Raptos. Ok, c'est bon. Ah, fait chier. C'était supposé être straightforward. Tu cliques read, tu cliques write, mais classique, il y a des fois que ça fait pas exactement ce qu'on veut.
Ça. Ok, t'as juste fait disable ces yeux-là 2 minutes, puis elle va pas me doxer. Puis...
Ouais, sounds good. J'avoue que j'avais oublié qu'elle était dans le coin là. C'est bon. Genre toi. Swing ça dans le bois pour 10 subs. Je vais aller chercher un vieux iPhone en dedans, là, puis genre faire le switch subtil. Fait que je vais me faire 10 subs, puis genre easy peasy. Je pense que ça vaut plus cher que 10 subs, fait que ça me tente pas de le repayer.
Je comprends pas. Non, c'est pas custom.
Ensuite, je sais ce qu'on va tester. On va tester en lançant le software en mode administrateur. I was hoping this will be some English. No. Oh, welcome. Well, it is both English and French. So you did the right thing by telling me you were there. And basically, yeah, we are switching from one to the other, basically based on who's there. I'm from Quebec, Canada. So because we're surrounded by like a lot of English people, my brain can switch. Nice. Like we are surrounded by English people, so everyone that chat here basically speak French and English most of the time, like my close friend and stuff, like the guy saying belle bannière, merci Alex, bon matin. And yeah, so I can go from one to the other. If you have questions, if you have anything, it's gonna be a pleasure to like answer them. Just be here. And as long as I know there's English people in the chat, I'm gonna be speaking in English, and at some point when my brain is dying, I'm switching back to French and stuff like that. So welcome here. You're more than welcome. Enjoy your stay. And yeah, so basically what we're doing right now, we're working on this 2018 Subaru BRZ. We did a full exhaust system on it, so headers, the overpipe. We reused the second catalytic converter on it, and then installed the TRD exhaust on it. And he needs me to plug this thing. There you go. And yeah, so we did the entire thing for the exhaust system, and basically after that we did a simple air filter. And right now this morning we're trying to retune the ECU. However, we have one difficulty where it was supposed to be a straightforward plug in the open flash tablet, read the ECU, and then write the tune on it. But it seems like our tablet didn't have any map on it, so we're trying to figure it out with the website, if we can download it, if we can like use their software to upload it to the tablet and then put it in the car. We have a restricted time, so we are looking forward to if we will be able to do it this morning. Fun thing is, the car is still running at the moment. Like it's not like it crashes in between a remap or something, so it's all good. There is no big deal there. It's maybe we will have it, maybe we will just have to let the car go this way. Salut Ben, bon matin, welcome Ben this morning. How are you? So yep, so welcome. If you enjoy that, I'm hoping to be one of the great tuning stream on Twitch, so consider a follow. And basically next week, this was the first week with the new garage setup and stuff like that. I spent like the last month working on all this, and yeah, next week we're starting to work on the car. And on this banner there, we are working on the Datsun. We're swapping V8 engine in the Datsun, aiming for 600 HP at the wheels. So V8 turbocharge, this is the plan for this summer. There's a lot of work to do on that car. It's gonna be messy, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be the biggest project of my life so far. So really looking forward to that. I will receive next week some custom parts, and yep, it's gonna be a big one. So can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be so good, and at the same time I feel like at some point it's gonna be really frustrating, so we will see. So yep, bon matin tout le monde qui se joignait, fait qu'on est en train de figure out des problèmes, so yep. David is doing his IT stuff on the computer at the moment. I'm just letting him do his things while we are waiting here looking at the car. So for those who doesn't know, this car is a BRZ, like I said, 2018 with the sport package. So we have the Brembo brakes on it. We have also some custom wheels, the RPF one from NK on it. So super lightweight wheels in gold. They are looking really good. So, yep, it's a really nice car. I'm loving it. Like, I drove it home to bring it here, and it's so great. No, not the PC that is broke. It's like I was saying, the tablet seems like there's no map on it. So the software on it is reading the ECU. It did a backup of the original ECU mapping in the car. So that's great because we have a backup file. But now we need to like update the new map, but it's not there. So we're trying to generate the update of the tablet with the software provided on the website. So while I'm streaming, David is like playing on the other screen with all kind of stuff. As-tu lancé en administrateur?
Ah, non.
Ok, je l'aurais essayé de même, mais bon, all good.
Je peux pas penser, mais c'était une bonne idée. Oh fuck, je fais un typo.
So yeah, we're trying to figure it out and see if there's anything there we can manage to fix or update or anything. Otherwise, like I said, the car is working at the moment. So even if David has a meeting, like a rendezvous later on, right after the dinner, well, he will be able to take his car and go there, and like everything is fine. It's just that we won't have the tune done yet, so we will have to figure it out just a little bit after. Do you have the file?
Yeah, I found the file. It was available. I just needed to Google the right ECU number.
Okay.
So I should be able to download it.
Do you need to pay for it? Or?
No, it's free.
Okay. And you sure it's the file with the proper mods on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can I send it to your email? Is that
Yeah,
works
sure,
correct?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's so stupid. Accept and sign, blah, blah, blah. So as long as the update works, if it ends up working, we should be able to do
Nice.
this.
So you said it was only working on Windows. Is your computer a Linux or a Mac?
It's Mac.
Oh,
I know. It wasn't a choice.
the guy.
I was forced
Classic white boy drinking Starbucks and using a Mac.
to. I was forced to.
Oh, okay. By who? Your job?
Work computer, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair. By the way, this morning, Ben, we're using for the first time the dual mic setup. So David has one mic too, I have mine, and the receiver is basically merging the audio for you to have like if we were on only one mic. So that's really cool. So big thing this morning. Do you imagine that next time I'm working on Mark's Miata, he will be able to say all his jokes live on stream without me repeating them all the time. That's cool. That's super cool. And the legend says that at one point I will have a new light over here doing crazy stuff, but haven't heard of that for a while.
Okay, so I'm not sure which one.
So yeah, other thing we have that's not going great. Bad jokes or good jokes? Dad jokes. Let's say it this way. Uncle jokes. Both.
That's 80.
Sometimes a bit too much sexual, and other time like just playing with words. So yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. He's giving some free content when he's here. It's so good.
The site can be reached. That's great. Reduce link as. Oh, okay, we got it. Put on the desktop. I'm gonna do
What's the file format of this one?
It's a bin file.
Okay.
No file. Wow.
Oh, they are not there.
Maybe if I.
But wasn't that the one sent by email?
Maybe
Yeah,
if you check your
just write that mail, it's gonna be cool. There you go, cause I'm too cool for the lead. He's like a drunk uncle at Christmas party, basically, yeah. So, maybe in the spam. Nope. Oh, Tinder, let's go.
It's a match. Ooh,
Oh, no, it's not there.
I know.
Yeah, go there. And then others. Nope. Nothing in there.
Oh, okay, let's refresh this.
Okay, you're connected with your email at the moment.
Oh, maybe I need to check my email.
But can't you?
If you get back one, it should work. Oh, wait, maybe save.
Because you added it to cart?
Yeah, and actually, like, it makes you, like, purchase it.
Yeah. But it should be
technically,
in your
like,
account now.
Yeah, so order received. Oh, maybe they haven't made the link.
Yet.
Yeah. Might need to refresh. I don't know how long it might take for them to make the links available. Orders. Open. Yeah, might have to wait for that. It's the stage 2 plus. Yeah, the link doesn't work yet.
Okay.
So hopefully it ends up working at some point.
Yeah, hopefully. Usually it's automated, so that's what I'm worried about. And that will maybe explain, like, if they try to add that file to the tablet before shipping it. So, was that the company you had some problem with, or
No,
no?
it
Okay.
wasn't that. Yeah.
We won't name drop a company's name here.
Won't name and shame, but
No, but yeah. Some bad communication at some point. So we are still waiting on the ECU, hoping for like the updates to work, to complete properly, because we had 2 times a error message on there. So yep, waiting for it. J'ai regardé demain pour une Subaru Impreza qui a l'air clean. Oh! Wait, what? Are you about to do the move? Give us some details. What year? What? How many miles on it? Manual? David has one as a winter car, and I think he loves it.
yeah, it's fun. It's a fun car.
And also, oh yeah, Ben, if you want, I can put a drift button in it. Like, there's a way, we're supposed to do that with David at some point. Like, basically, if you want to have fun in winter, you just press the fog light button, and it's, I think it's the same as you. What year is yours, David?
2016?
16, it's 2015, same model, and around 100 Ks, yeah, nice. 100,000 Ks, that's pretty good. It's we are at the auto. Yep, auto.net, so basically...
It's going faster, I think, though.
Oh yeah? I'm not sure. I feel it's the same.
Maybe it's the same.
That's really, really cool. Is the price good, Ben? What's the plan? If it's in good shape and everything, what would it be? Like, you know, if you're going with a Subaru, you need to do the maintenance, like, right on time. You won't have the choice to, but at the same time, I know you want to learn, so that's a great thing. But yeah, so always do your oil change earlier than later and stuff like that, so that's cool. They are so fun to drive. I'm thinking about selling the Camaro at some point to maybe change and go back to a Subaru or something like that. Next winter I might try to have some fun with the next car I'm buying this next week, in 2 or 3 weeks. Because yep, new car incoming. I'm hyping it like it's a cool car. It's such a shitty car. Well, it's not shitty, it's just not a great fast car. It's just like a daily drive that will maybe turn into a racetrack weapon. So we will see. Boom, boom, boom. Waiting on the file. Super chill this morning. Trying to work that out, but like... Oh Oh yeah, we haven't talked about something, David. Oh, you're looking for stuff, it's all good. I was just to say like what you're going to do with the old exhaust.
Let me keep it in case I get arrested.
I feel like the headers we don't care. It's the muffler and the resonator that you want to keep.
Yeah.
Like this and the overpipe, you will never touch that again. Do you have place to keep them?
I do.
Nice. Because that's like a 2-hour job to put it back in place and like if you have an inspection at some point, but you should be fine. I'm not worried too much about that. I love how the last 50 minutes it's like just us trying to figure everything out. Ben, tu donnes pas beaucoup de détails, le prix, tout, qu'est-ce que ça dit? Tu m'as peut-être envoyé des trucs sur Discord, remarque. One of my friends who was there this morning just sent me some picture of the transmission he was getting out of the car, and holy crap. It took 4 hours to get an automatic transmission out of the way in a Nissan Versa. J'ai dit le prix. De quoi t'as dit le prix? T'as pas dit le prix? J'ai-tu manqué le prix? On n'a pas le full chat en ce moment, ce sera pas long. 2015, manuel, à peu près 100 000 kg. Je vais voir une Subaru Impreza qui a l'air clean. Tu vois-tu un prix là-dedans? Je vais... Non. Not on my side, il n'y a pas de prix, man.
Nope.
Le chat, as-tu bugué ou de quoi? Parce que j'ai 2015 manuel, à peu près 100 000 kg. Puis le prochain message, c'est « J'ai dit le prix ». Il est sous-raide, le gars.
Ouais, c'est ça. Déjà là, il va plus loin. Discord. Ah, il dit Discord.
Attends, ouais, non, vas-y pas sur Discord, je vais y aller, moi, de mon bord.
Juste checker ça. Oh, completed.
Completed? Let's go!
Pas l'update,
Ok.
mais les fichiers devraient être... Je devrais pouvoir les
Hein?
downloader.
Ce message-là, c'est jamais rendu, Ben. Autour de 14K, nice. C'est bien, c'est bien.
Pourquoi que... Je fais pas être downloader des fichiers, c'est dit completed. C'est ridicule.
And I just want the update to be a working one. C'est bien drôle qu'on n'a pas reçu le message ici. Il est-tu reparti d'une vérification complète?
Aucune idée. Mais il s'est rendu plus loin que la dernière fois, en tout cas.
Ouais, je sais pas où est-ce qu'il arrêtait. Is the keyboard oh. Nah. He did the same thing.
So, let's try close.
Waiting on it. Back at it again. What's bad is that every time he's starting back from the beginning. Right back meeting. Have fun.
So stupid.
So at the moment it feels like something's not going great with the update, so we launch it back. I feel like maybe we need a computer reset at this point. Well, like we will see, because if we need one, we need to restart the computer, so ending up the stream. So we will see. Toi, c'est quoi ton max time?
J'ai 1 heure. Après ça, il faut que j'ai un rendez-vous. Mon rendez-vous dure 1 heure. Après ça, au worst case, je pourrais revenir.
Mais rendu là, comme je dis, c'est que j'ai l'impression, tu sais, limite, on va voir là, mais ça va être de quoi qui va peut-être se régler off-stream si on trouve pas matin. Parce que si on a à reboot l'ordi puis tout, tu sais, peut-être que je vais rentrer avec la tablette puis gosser de mon bord aussi, là. Fait que. Parce que limite, c'est de quoi tu peux facilement faire de ton bord, là.
Ouais, aussi. Tant que.
Tu sais, c'est ça, tu connectes tout. T'as vu là, tu connectes en dessous puis c'est pas compliqué, là.
Leur lien marche pas encore. C'est tellement aberrant.
De quoi ça, leur site?
Ouais.
Ouais.
Parce que les liens qui te donnent marchent pas.
Ouais. Les liens sont. En fait, c'est bad que un site de tune a l'air aussi mal monté, mais souvent, tu sais, c'est de l'externe, là. C'est genre. We will see.
Mais ouais, comme tu dis, je pense que cette partie-là, c'est pas nécessairement genre.
Non, ben, dans le sens, c'est ça, ça se fait bien par soi-même. Genre, tu sais, quand t'as vu, là, c'est. Tu plugues en dessous un peu à droite, il y a un connecteur, puis ensuite de ça, tu fais juste arriver, connect, laisser faire le read, ensuite ça serait supposé faire le write, puis ensuite de ça, t'es supposé être all good. Pam, 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 pam.
Bon, après, si ça fonctionne pas, je vais aller à mon rendez-vous, puis.
Ouais, c'est ça. Tu sais, soit
Après,
je garde-
j'essaierai de mon bord, puis.
C'est ça,
si
soit
c'est
je
quoi,
garde la
je reviens.
tablette puis je l'essaye le temps que tu es à ton rendez-vous, mais tu sais, je pense plus que on va se donner encore un petit peu de temps, genre jusqu'à midi. Puis ensuite de ça, si à midi on n'a toujours pas de succès, on va peut-être close the stream, tout ça. Je rentrerai essayer de faire un test ou quoi, où on va reset cet ordi-là en fait, puis on va tester. Puis sinon, on verra en temps et lieu qu'est-ce qu'il y en a. Tu faire un dernier test, parce que c'est ça, dès que la tablette fonctionne, vite de même, j'ai l'impression que c'est 10 minutes dans le char, puis c'est fait là.
C'est ça, exactement.
Fait que. Guys, we're so close yet so far. Well, while it's doing this, maybe we should just start the car again and just make sure there's no leak under it.
Sure.
So I will just place it and put it in place, so at least we will be safe that we have no leak with the job we have done yesterday. This. And it's gonna make some content, because right now, god damn it, there's no content at the moment, but hey, it happens. Yesterday with the exhaust done, it was basically Instagram ready, so. Alright, so I'm just going to start lifting the car. So that it. Oh! And it's not touching the ground. Whoa! Make sure it's all good. Perfect. And now I'm gonna start the car. I'm gonna open the door just to make sure we don't die. The keys are in it. Oh, it's so fucking hot outside. Damn it. Need to open it like that. And I just need to reach the clutch. Boom. And we're gonna make sure there's no leak in there. The hood is closed.
The hood is closed. The bonnet.
Alright, that's enough. The wheels are spinning at the back even though I'm not in a gear. That's funny. Alright. No leak. No leak. No leak. That's just some water in it. Hey, it's completely leak-free. Let's go. Just like I know what I'm doing. Oh, that was my eyes with the flash. All right then, ready to put it back down. Boom. Boom. Easy. Having a hoist is such a great thing. Boom, no leak. Whew, it smells. Smelling rich. Boom. So car is working well so far. That's pretty cool. Did you receive an answer?
Not yet. I'm gonna try something though. Can I log out? I'm gonna try to reorder the maps from a different email. See if that link's worked in.
Okay.
So
Wait, just to make sure. Okay, yeah. It's all good. So, still waiting on the map and the update, trying to see if there's anything. I'm gonna wait like another 10 to 15 minutes to see if we manage to make something work. And if not, we might just... Oh, that was scary. Make sure you put the car in a gear before sitting on it. OSHA. That would have been a great timing for that. So yeah, we're just going to wait for to see if the updates complete properly, and then David is just like trying to get the file again, because that's the problem we have right now. The update is not completing properly on the tablet, and we don't have any map in it. So if we had a map, it would have been working properly, but at the moment it's like not working great. So okay, we are at the connecting to the internet, so we should know in about 2 minutes if the launching it with the administrator rights have worked. We will see. Legit, guys, I just want to play some Tarkov at the moment. It was so great. I played yesterday and it was so good. The event in factory is really great at the moment. We are farming money. Yep, maybe this afternoon. Come on, man. Playing as a 5-man in factory, just having one teammate to kill, and then farming the goons that are so bad because the AI is broken in factory. That's great. Play with good people and you will have a great experience. What did you say, David?
Same issue.
Same issue, okay.
Yeah, just the URLs are not working.
It's really on their website the problem. Right, now let's see if... Alright, we're really getting close to where the updates was. That requires logging in, so I've not logged in for about a month now. Honestly, in PV, I was not streaming because it was just a chill moment, but 2 nights ago I've played with Micah, Branded Blue, and others, other few, Captain Foley, and like... First raid after, I think it's been 2 months I haven't played. I did like 1 scav this week just to make sure, okay, do I still know how to play that game? And basically, oh no, same error, David.
Yeah.
Have you tried to look at what is the air no con on their website? Maybe you will have an article about that. But yeah, so basically I've played like the first raid in factory with those guys, and like ended up killing the 3 goons back to back right in front of all of them, and I was like, damn, okay, I can play. And it was so good because I'm so bad usually against bosses, so yep, killed the 3 goons, completed the quest, and it was so fun. And we did the same yesterday night with Hawkfan, Peach, Micah, and like, damn, it was good. It was so funny. Lump was there too. That was great, man. That was so great. Alright, so just so you know what's going on, just going to turn those off. Basically right now we have this problem, getting to a certain point, always the same place in the update, we're getting an error, so we don't know why. So I feel like that might be a stop for our quest of more power this morning. Sucks to be us. Suck to be us. I mean, it's part of the game, so we'll just take a look at something, and maybe that's gonna end the stream a bit sooner than expected, but you know, things are, sometimes it works, sometimes it fails, sometimes you just need a coffee, sometimes it requires a bit more effort, so we will see. Wait a second. Good luck with that update. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, we will see. I mean, at this point, right now, we're just looking for the errors, seeing if there's anything on their website. But after that, like, there's not much we can do right now in stream that will be interesting. Like, we just need to figure it out, and basically we can still take the car for a test drive to see the sound, the lovely sound, and after that we can just we have to figure it out. But like I said, it's really not the worst we could have. Like, the worst you can have, and I know one guy that it happened to, it's like while pushing the new map, the car shut down, like not enough battery power or something like that, and like the car shut down, and it can like just scrap your ECU. So the computer in the car can be just like done after that. So, and it happened, and what should have been like a 10-minute of the update on the ECU took over an hour, I think close to 2 hours, to make it work properly again. So that was like super shitty, and I wasn't there. I just heard, like, I knew the guy who was updating its car. It was not him doing it to his car, so, but he was there, and he looked like at the guy doing it, and he was like, was that normal? And the guy was like, oh yeah, no big deal, but trying to hide the stress. So he was like, fuck. And yep, so that kind of things can happen, but like, hopefully it will not be too bad. And fun thing is, I'm gonna have a similar thing for the Datsun. Well, on my side, it's gonna be the entire computer with a small screen and stuff like that for the standalone ECU. So I hope it's gonna be easier than what we have this morning, but at the same time, you have to deal with that. Usually you have quite good support on the different website for the people you are ordering this kind of stuff, so it should be good. Good luck with the update and have a nice day, everyone. Hey, you too, Val. So, yep, guys, I think I'm just going to end the stream there, and we will try to figure it out. I'm gonna keep you posted in the next stream. Not sure this afternoon what's gonna be my plan. I will take a look if I'm plugging the VR. GG! Thank you, Val, for the 25 BDs. And yeah, so basically, we're going to take a look. Maybe I will take off for this afternoon. Man, the guy is on his first week of streaming and is like, oh, I'm already taking a break. Oh my god, I'm so cool. No, I'm just going to take a look at what's going on, and if I have something to do this afternoon. Otherwise, I might just wait until tomorrow night for some gaming. So tomorrow night we're gaming at something, I don't know what yet. Maybe Ark Survival, but we will see. And other than that, next week, on Monday, the Datsun, it's gonna be the shit starting, so the big project. So hopefully everybody's gonna be there. So have fun, guys. Have a nice day, have a nice hot day, and see you soon. Ciao, ciao. Do you want to say bye? It's time. Bye, bye.
Bye.